What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Chance Bishop Show for episode 70 of our MLB The Show 23 of Baltimore Orioles franchise mode here on the channel. The Orioles are heading to the ALCS now as they're taking on the Minnesota Twins here. We are at Target Field right now. I've been to Target Field before. It's a very nice ballpark. Weather in Minnesota kind of strange. You're talking like summertime, and it's like 60 degrees out. But Baltimore won Game 1, 1-0. Game 2, 5-1. And then a massive upset in Game 3, 9-0. But here you go. The Twins are holding on for dear life as Baltimore is sending out one of probably the worst postseason pitchers of all time to be their Game 4 starter. Take a look here. Swanson's at short, Zavala in right, Vladdy at first, Buxton center, Miranda at third. Mejia is catching. Freddie Peralta is going to be your Game 4 starter. 2-0 so far in the postseason. I'm assuming that's in the ALDS and in the wild card. A .55 ERA and 16 in the third innings pitched, 8 hits, a .67 whip, 3 walks, and a bunch of punch-outs. First batter up, Gunnar Henderson pops this one up. Second baseman, he's going to get that one for the catch. A big out, number 1 right there for the Twins. Now Adley Rutschman up, and Rutschman going to watch strike 3 go by. That's going to be actually ball 4. That one was in the zone. Umpire missed that one. Probably not very happy at all. Jackson Holliday, he watches ball 4 go by as well. So back-to-back walks here by the Twins starter. He walked 3 batters in his last 2 games. He's got 2 so far in this one. Spencer Torkelson grounds that one to Swanson, who goes all the way to Vladdy in time, who picks that one out of the dirt. That's going to be out number 2 here in the inning. So 2 in scoring position with 2 outs, though. So hopefully Clayton Kershaw can get something done here. That one's on the ground. Hits off the mound. That one dribbles in the center. Buxton's got it. Throw home will not be in time. There you got a 2 RBI single there for Clayton Kershaw. Throw from Byron Buxton just not good enough on that one. Now here we go. Top of the first here. That's going to be a strikeout for Luis Angel Acuna. That's going to end the first. Orioles take a 2-0 lead here as Kershaw takes them out. On the season, 30 starts, 20-4, the 4.13 ERA, 180 innings pitched, 172 hits, a 127 whip, 57 walks, 114 punch-outs. All right, here we go. Swanson leading things off with a strikeout looking there on that circle change. This is going to be Kershaw's first postseason appearance so far in this series. Didn't pitch at all in the ALDS. Did not see wild card format due to, no wild card. But here you go, his first postseason appearance in this year's run of things. As his next batter up here, that's going to be a fly out to Dominguez, and that's going to be a 1-2-3 inning here for the veteran Clayton Kershaw. Now on to the top of the second inning here as the Orioles looking to do some more damage. Dominguez leads things off with a punch out on the curveball. Good curveball there by Freddie Peralta. Second punch out of the game. Now here we have Elijah Green up, and Green will send that one to center field. That one's going to be caught for out number 2 there. So 2 up, 2 down now. 2 quick outs here for the Baltimore Orioles faithful. And now up comes Drew Jones. Drew Jones will put that one on the ground. Right to Swanson, who backhands it over to first in time. Picked out of the dirt, and that's going to be out number 3. 1-2-3 as up comes Buxton, Miranda, and Francisco Mejia. Center fielder Byron Buxton, batting .207 so far in the postseason, flies this one to center field. His counterpart, Elijah Green, will set underneath of it and will make the catch for out number 1. Quick out right now for Clayton Kershaw. Kershaw, one thing he's doing right now is limiting pitches only at 24 pitches right now, as that's a ground out to Jackson Holliday, who goes to first with it in time. So there you go, 2 quick outs here. Now, unlike Freddie Peralta, who is well into the 40s right now in his pitch count. Now, 27th pitch of the campaign. Francisco Mejia, the catcher, grounds that one into right field. That one's going to get past the glove of Luis Angel Acuna for the first hit of the game here for the Minnesota Twins. So, 1 on now for Trevor Larange, the left fielder, who grounds that one to Gunnar, who goes to second with it in time. And that's going to end the inning there. So that 1-out hit does not bite anyone in the butt. Now, top of the third, here we go. Gunnar leads things off. Fly ball to left field. Larange going to set underneath that one for out number 1. So 1 quick out now here for the Baltimore Orioles as they're looking to send Adley Rutschman to the plate. Rutschman drives that one to center field, right to Byron Buxton, who comes, actually has come all the way in for that one. Not really at anyone there for how much he came in. But that's a fly out there to Byron Buxton. Jackson Holiday up now, and Holiday pops this one up. Infield pop-up. Peralta just pointing at things. Guerrero comes all the way in. And that's going to be a 1-2-3 third inning. On now to the bottom half of the inning, as Kershaw takes on Edward Julian, the second baseman. He grounds that one. Backhanded by Kershaw. He's kind of surprised he got that one too. Over to first in time for out number 1. So one quick out here. Now up will come Brooks Lee. The Lee's going to be the DH right here. Brooks Lee, he strikes out swinging on that one. Third punch out of the game here for Clayton. Now Dansby Swanson, he's back up, and Swanson will ground that one to Gunner. Gunner going to gun that one over to first base in time. Backhanded by Spencer. That's going to be out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Twins. Now here we go. Torkelson's up, and Torkelson grounds that one up the middle. That one's going to get in for a base knock. Leadoff single here on top of the 4th inning by Baltimore Orioles first baseman Spencer Torkelson. You like to see that right there for the young fella. Now up comes Kershaw. He does have the 2 RBI single. That one's backhanded by Swanson, kind of booted there, and that's going to be ruled as an error, I do believe. Yep. Oh no, base hit surprisingly. They're going to say Kershaw would have beat that one out. I don't think so. I think that's probably more of an error. Next up, Acuna, very late swing on that slider. That's going to be out number 1. That's the third punch out of the game for Freddie. Freddie here going to walk Jason Dominguez. Third walk of the game. He has as many walks in this one game as he had in his previous 2 starts. Bases juiced here. That's going to be a bases loaded walk right there. Freddie walks in the run. Torkelson scores with ease on that one. So it's a 3-0 game now. 2-2 count to Drew Jones, who pops this one up in the infield. Foul territory. Mejia's mask is off. Makes the catch. There are now 2 outs here in this one. So bases loaded for Gunner, who drives that one right field. That one's going to be over the head of Zavala. Zavala can't make the catch. That one rolls all the way to the wall. Gunner going to round second. He's going for third, and that is a bases clearing triple here in the 4th inning. 6-0 Baltimore lead now, and out comes the manager. A little late for that one, big fella. Freddie Peralta, his ERA is shot. His confidence is gone. He cannot believe what he just witnessed. Aaron Zavala tried to make the highlight play out there in right field. Got absolutely burned by it. Bad jump by Byron Buxton. Could not cut it off. As out comes Jose Barrios. Barrios, 1 game so far in the postseason. 3 2/3 with a 2.45 ERA with a walk. Ray's batting .375. He's batting a .143 against him. Adley leads things off with a drive to center field. And Buxton comes in, makes the catch, and that's going to end this 4th inning. So now down to the bottom half of the 4th here. Zavala leads things off. Thanks to him, the Orioles now have a 6-0 lead. And Zavala leads things off with a base knock here in the 4th. So runner on first base now here, and this is kind of where the wheels start falling off Clayton in the postseason. Hopefully he can keep them together in his veteran age. Chopper from Vladdy over to Spencer, over to Holiday, back to Spencer in time. 3-6-3 double play. Took a second to get that one out, but Buxton's back up now. Buxton will ground that one. Gunner's got to come all the way in. Gunner charging, throwing, just beating the speedy Buxton. That's going to be a 1-2-3 inning here. Now on to the top of the 5th. Jackson Holiday leads things off, and Holiday puts that one on the ground right to Edward Julian. That's going to be out number 1. So 1 out now here in this 5th inning, as the Orioles are looking to not necessarily capitalize on scoring runs here. They don't need a run support by any means. They're up 6-0, but they're just looking to not entirely embarrass the Twins here in game 4 this one. Now that's a fly out there by Spencer Torkelson. Now up comes Kerstead, who is 2 for 2 on the day. Kerstead will put that one on the ground. That one, knocked down by Swanson. Throw will be in time, and that's why I think that last base knock should have been an error. No reason why that should have been a base hit. Jose Miranda, the third baseman's up, and he grounds that one to Acuna, who backhands it, spins, fires in time. That's going to be a nice highlight defensive play there by the speedy second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna. So, now here on to Francisco Mejia, the catcher. The catcher will ground that one to Gunner. Gunner charges it. and a nice easy throw across the diamond for out number 2. 2 quick outs here in this one, as we're now going to have the 7-hole hitter due up. So the 7-hole hitter, Trevor Larange, the left fielder, he will ground that one to Torkelson, who backs up, backhands it, takes it to the bag himself, and that's a 1-2-3 fifth inning. Clayton Kershaw coming back out now for, I guess his day's done in the 5th inning. But there you go, ground ball, top of the 6th. Swanson throw will be in time, beating the speedy Acuna. That's to prevent the base hit for the infield. Jason Dominguez up now. Dominguez grounds that one to Edward Julian, who fields that one very quickly. Very aggressive throw to the first baseman. And now here we go. Top of the 6th here. That's going to be a fly ball from Elijah Green. That's going to be caught by Vladdy for out number 3. So 1, 2, 3. And now here we go. Bottom of the 6th here. Kershaw still out there. He's gone for the quality start in this one. That's going to be across the diamond there. Julian can't beat out the infield hit. That's going to be the first out here in the 6th. So 1 up, 1 down now. Brooks Lee, the DH up, and the DH will send that one to right field. Dominguez, he plays that one kind of conservatively. No reason he should not have been able to field that one appropriately, but he opted to let that one fall. And that is going to be a career choice move right there. Following that's another base knock here, so back-to-back hits off of Kershaw. And this might be where the wheels start falling off of Clayton here in the postseason. So 2 on, 1 out right now. Aaron Zavala up, and Zavala strikes out at 91 miles an hour. Just pure, absolute heat. 24-pitch inning right now for Clayton, and his day's done. So out comes Dave Roberts, the man who's pulled him a few times in his career. And with 2 on and 2 outs in the inning, Clayton Kershaw is going to head to the dugout to watch the bullpen get out of the rest of this inning. So out comes Ryan Kerkering, the young right-hander. 3 games so far, 3 innings pitched, 3 strikeouts and a walk, where he's batting a .143 against them. So Kerkering coming in to face off against the right-hander, Vladimir Guerrero, who will pop this one up on the infield. Acuna makes the catch, and that's going to end the 6th inning. So Roberts' move comes out to be beneficial here, as that prevents any runs from scoring. Drew Jones up now, full count, and Drew Jones watches ball 4 go by. Barrios issues his first walk of the campaign. So runner on first base right now for Gunnar Henderson, who is 1 for 3. He sends that to left. The Larange comes all the way in, makes the catch, and that's going to be out number 1. So a full count fly out there for Gunnar Henderson, as Adley Rutschman's up, and Rutschman drives that one to left field. That one's going to be also caught by Trevor Larange. Larange gives that the old heave-ho to Swanson, who flips that to Julian there at second base. So 2 outs now here in the 7th inning, as up comes Jackson Holliday, who will drive that one to left center field. That one will be caught by the ranging Larange. That will end the 7th inning. So runner is stranded at first, as Buxton, Miranda, and Mejia are all due up. Kumar Rocker comes out of the pen here. He's going to get his first look of the postseason. 26 games in the regular season, 5-3 at the 2.79 ERA for the former Vanderbilt standout Kumar Rocker. So Rocker here taking on Byron Buxton, 1-2 count, and that's going to be a punch out there. 84 on that slider right there. Would have been killed if that was 94, but no, 84-mile-an-hour slider there. Jose Miranda up now. That's going to be a fly ball to center field. Elijah Green comes all the way into the right center gap, makes the catch, and that's going to be out number 2. So 2 outs now here for Francisco Mejia, who was 1 for 2 on the day. He flares that one against the shift to left. Gunner goes all the way into left field, makes the catch, and that's going to be a 1-2-3 inning. Top of the 8th here, Torkelson leads things off with the ground ball to the second baseman. That's going to go to first in time for out number 2. Out number 1, apologies. 1 out now here. We're going to have the 5-hole hitter Heston Kjerstad due up. 2 for 3 on the day. And Kjerstad drives that one to right center field. That one's back. That one will be off the wall there. And Kjerstad, not the just a foot, will pull into second base, standing there with the 1-out double. So 1 out now here, and we're going to run in scoring position for Luis Angel Acuna, who flies that one to right field. That one's going to be caught by Zavala, and everyone's going to stay put where they're at. Runner in scoring position now with 2 outs here in the inning is Jason Dominguez, who's 0 for 2. Sends that one to left field. Laranche. A lot of work last inning, not much this inning, as he makes the final out here in the 8th. On to the bottom half now as Dave Roberts goes to his bullpen yet again. Griff McGarry. McGarry, so far in this postseason, 1 game, 1 win, 3 innings pitched, and 3 punch-outs so far in his limited work in the postseason. So McGarry here, former Phillies top prospect, now bottom of the 8th inning, will get the first batter up, Trevor Laranche, to ground out to Spence Torkelson for the first out. So 1 up, 1 down now here for McGarry, as up will be now the 8-hole hitter, Edward Julian. Edward Julian, 0 for 2 on the day, will strike out at the fastball. That's 96 inside. First punch out, like I said, for Griff McGarry. So McGarry now with 2 outs in the inning for Brooks Lee, the DH, and the DH 1 for 2 will chop that one. McGarry forced to play that one. Very quick off the mound. Throw in time, just beating Brooks Lee. That's going to be a 1-2-3 8th inning here. Rico Sixto. Okay. 23 years of age, 5'11", $178. All right, Sixto here. Not the biggest of gentlemen right here. Not sure what he packs from that small frame of his. But then again, Pedro Martinez could pump, mid-90s, being very short himself. But first bat up, Elijah Green grounds out to the second baseman for a very quick out, number 1. So 1 out now here in top of the 9th inning, as up will come Drew Jones. Drew Jones has himself a full count. He's 0 for 2. He swings at the low fastball. That one to Swanson, jump throw in time, and that's going to be 2 quick outs here now in this 9th inning. So 2 outs now in the 9th inning, and we're going to have up the leadoff man, Gunnar Henson, who is 1 for 4. Can Gunnar, chop that one? Sixto backhands it very awkwardly, throws to first in time, and now we're on to the bottom half of the 9th inning. So what's the move here? As out comes Cade Povich. Povich, 29 games in the race. 64 innings pitched, a 3.52 ERA, is getting his first look here at postseason action. Povich, the young lefty here. 1-2 count to Swanson, and Swanson strikes out that cutter right there. 87 below the zone. Nothing he could do about that at all. Out comes Aaron Zavala. Full count now here, and that's a strikeout looking right there. 94 at bottom of the zone. He can't touch anything like that. That's just too good. Vladdy Jr. up, full count, and Jr. grounds that one past the glove of Jackson Holliday into center field. That's going to be a 2-out single here. So, up comes Byron Buxton, who will send that one to left field. Drew Jones settles underneath of it, makes the call. That is the final out here in the ALCS. Drew Jones celebrates in left. Cade Povich celebrates on the mound. And the Twins look on in disbelief as their miracle run of a season ends prematurely. Yes, that is going to be the Orioles celebrating the 2028 ALCS championship here at Target Field. You hate to see that. You hate to see your team lose in the postseason. You especially hate to see an opposing team celebrate at your ballpark. There is nothing more disrespectful, nothing more disheartening than seeing someone else hoist the trophy, have that, great time, pop the champagne, and do it in front of, the away fans. Do that in front of your home fans. Sure, fine, whatever, we get it. But, for what Kershaw did, 5 2/3 innings pitched, 4 strikeouts, 4 hits, no walks, gets the player of the game, gets the win. Freddie Peralta, unfortunately, gets the loss. 3 2/3, 4 hits, 3 punch-outs, 4 walks, 6 earned runs. The Orioles have won the American League Championship game, and they'll be taking on the Phillies in the World Series. Oh boy, Bryce Harper, Trey Turner, and company are going to be coming to Camden Yards. That's going to be a very interesting series coming up here in